Good morning or good afternoon or good evening. I am Teresa Gagnon, your yoga guide, and welcome to this beautiful subscription. This is the 45-minute practice. I literally just taught in studio practice, and one of the big discussions around today was the authenticity of being in your lesson. I know, it's a big one. So let's get comfortable. Make sure you have all of your props on the mat because you know me, I just authentically teach from my heart. This is where we're going. The weather is unpredictable outside. It's sunny, it's bright, it's light, it's not. So you're gonna get different lighting in here. And that's perfect because this is the authenticity of fluidity. So the big lesson today was that I love doing tarot and I love listening to the downloads I get every day from my personal experiences, and everyone that has followed me or is celebrating and supporting me, that you know that I've gone through some huge transitions and I'm at the beginning again. And in life, there is no other, it is always at the beginning. Life is constantly moving. It's constantly at a new beginning. It's constantly flowing. And when we think that there needs to be like an end, there is no end. It actually repeats and continues and recycles and starts all over again, in a sense of there's always a beginning. I know, does that make sense? So in other words, today, if you can move your body in the way that you feel like you're beginning in the moment and the vibration of what it is that is today for you. So the women that I taught this morning, there was a lot of compassion and a lot of like energetic feeling of leadership, but at the same time, in order to lead, you must be compassionate. In order to be compassionate, you must lead yourself with response. So checking in with yourself and noticing, who am I today? So I wrote on my board, where did I put it? Where did it go? Oh, there it went. So today I was talking to myself, as I always do, chatter, watter, watter. So what I formulated was, and I will bring this up to you guys right here. Let's see if you can read that. Be where you are. Be where you are. Like, be where you are. Be gentle. Be open. What does that mean to you to be open? For me, it means to literally celebrate letting go of all the education you've learned and just be completely, like those coming into the teacher training program, I ask them, don't even study anything, don't look at anything. Because this is about taking down the tower so that we can rebuild from a fresh foundation. And that's where we are today. In yourself. So start to sit nice and tall, get comfortable. This is the meditation practice. Be in your light. Be in your light. Be you. Relax. Trust. Trust me. Relax and trust are it. So as you come to sit, well, Tyson's already relaxed. He won't even move off my mat. It's okay, you could stay there. Start to close your eyes down. Start to go inward towards the self. Unless you're uncomfortable closing your eyes, you can light a flame, a candle. Oh, you can keep your eyes open and drishti and stare at maybe a little something that brings you joy and light, like a colorful rock. But you be you. That's all I ask, is that you just be you. Tear down all of the exterior tower of thinking you need to do anything but just be you. As you close your eyes, go into the space between your eyebrows and literally see yourself. Picture yourself in your mind's eye at the third eye, the sixth chakra, as a light beacon. Illuminate it with such brightness. And remind yourself that you are pure love. Oh my goodness. That's the whole point of this practice, this beautiful recovery yoga practice, that you are the creator, you are the leader, and you are the decider of your own journey. So let us be that right here, right now. See yourself in your mind's eye. the magic. Ground yourself down through your sitting bones, no matter what cross leg or seated position you've chosen. Be in your seat. Tower from your roots. Feel the roots and tower up through the crown of the head. Roll your shoulders back and invite a big expression of your arms so you pop that chest forward and say yes. Maybe your journey today is to be patient. Maybe you're offering for today's lesson to grow and learn kindness, to learn more about faith, to learn more about trust, to surrender, to be compassionate, to forgive, to be quiet. So in this 45-minute practice, forget about time. Let me direct you. Trust. Big breath into your belly, letting go from your belly. Big breath into your belly, letting go breath from your belly. From your belly. Let it go. Let it go. Most valuable piece of the yoga practice is mindfulness of all that you do in shapes and breath and attitude. So let us breathe fully into the belly as we sit in our shape of our seat that we've chosen with kindness. Let us now take a look at our attitudes. What is that thought? Am I learning patience? Am I seeing myself as the beacon of light of patience? How may I be more patient? So what is this intention? What is it that you're growing and learning about yourself? Oh, yeah. Bigger belly breaths are so welcomed at this practice. So even take your hands to your belly flesh and breathe into the lungs to the fullest capacity so that your diaphragm is activated, so it bellows the belly, massages the major organs, and you are able to go, yeah, exhale out. So let go of anything you're holding on to right now. Truly, just let it go. This is your time to recover, to recharge. So for the next minute, just another minute, take your time. Be here now. Good. That's it. See in your mind's eye. This is the practice. We're most often at the beginning, and treat yourself as a beginner, full of wonder, learning something new about yourself, and compost all of the old. Let it go. 2 more breaths, just really cognizant of that breath into the belly. Yeah, just like that. And then let us bring our hands together in prayer, Anjali Mudra of the heart, courage of the heart, and let us be courageous to move forward into our practice, to be here now, to be present. I picked the card presence. Be here now. No going into the past or to the future, just be here right now and embrace your breath in this moment. Let us chant Om, powerful sound of Om, Ah, Om. Take a deep breath in. When you're ready to release your palms up on your thighs for daytime practice, palms down for grounding in the evening, just take a moment. Seeing in your mind's eye, ooh, the beacon of light. You are the light. What are your lessons? And as you slowly begin to blink your eyes open, I'd like to offer, what do you have to offer? For me, it's compassion and the yoga practice. What are you offering? Okay? So let's get this started. Make sure you have your 2 blocks at the front, your yoga strap. And take a moment just to roll your shoulders back. Move your bolster over to the right side of your yoga mat and stretch your legs out in front of you. Just give your legs a little stretch. Beautiful. From there, you decide how you want to put your mat. I put my mat this way and I literally mirror you for left and right. So this is the left and that's the right. Okay? So let's bring the right heel in towards the perineum and take the left heel out. If that does not feel comfortable for you, I understand. You can take your left leg out to the left. Start to circumvent around in your pelvis. Move your jaw around. Remember, this is part of the practice. It's all from the crown chakra right to the root chakra, which is into the arches of your feet. So whatever that position of your left foot is, it's fine. Let's take the left arm out to the left. And a lot of you, I understand that bending towards the left is uncomfortable and the hand doesn't touch the floor. Take your block there. Reach out through the right arm and open up your chest wildly in any way that you want to. Oh, Tyson, thanks for being there. You're nice and warm. Start to hinge to the left elbow if it's available, but reach out through the right collarbone. Open up that chest of yours. Good. And then on your next in-breath, we're going to take both arms up towards the sky and then turn our sternum, our torso towards the left leg and land our hands on the left knee and floor, unless your leg's out there, right? So it'd be knee and floor. Start to bow in towards the left side. It's a side bend. You're going to feel all kinds of stuff perhaps. Take both hands, if you can, onto the floor. Tone the belly button in and lift your sternum. Ooh, there's some stuff going on there. And just so you know, I practice every day. It's just like eating every day. You still have to brush your teeth every day. And I still feel stuff every day because there's new stuff that comes my way. So from this forward fold, the side bend, the side twist, all of that stuff, notice what you're feeling. 3 more breaths. Close your eyes and dance it around. It doesn't have to be static. Make sounds. And then when you're ready, let's reach up through the right arm. Make it a big round circle in any direction you want to. Horizontal adduction, abduction. And then landing your right hand down on a diagonal on the floor so you could press into both shins or left leg and lift your hips skyward. Unless that doesn't feel comfortable today, then keep your bum down but open up through the left arm. I've been doing a lot of this possible shape only because where we are as a collective conscious human race, I know from my visual gazing into and people watching, I notice what people do need. They need to express their hearts. They need to express their wings. Open up your chest. I understand. Find the place that really sings your heart open. Bum up or bum down. It's up to you. 2 more breaths. Keep that right shoulder externally rotating. Good. And then when you land your bum, start to scoop up that left knee, hold the left heel, hold the left knee, and circumvent it around in big circles. And adjust your right leg a little bit more over to left. And let's land that left foot over towards the right. So holding your knee and sitting up with both sitting bones down is awesome. If it's not happening, take your left foot in front of your shin. Hold on to the knee and sit up as tall as you can, and let's work that right arm again in any way that you need to. I actually meant to put Tiger Balm or CBD oil salve on my neck, and I didn't today because I had a head cold, and that stuff is amazing. So let's take that right elbow, to the left knee and start to twist yourself open. So twistings do what? I can't hear you. Detox. They do. So as you find your twist, maybe that right arm goes to the outside of the left thigh, whatever configuration of your feet, your shins, both sitting bones are down. Find your twist in your gut. Sit up as tall as you can through both sitting bones. Land your hands, if they will, go on the floor or an Anjali Mudra or cupping your knee crease, and the left hand could go back behind you. You do you. Where's your twist? Close your eyes and see if you can wring out your gut. Literally, this is my favorite. I've been using it for 30 years. Like you're taking a soaking wet cloth and you're wringing out all the liquid. So let's twist as much as we can twist in the abdomen, in the belly. Get in there. Twist it out. It's okay. Breathe. Exhale. Exhale. Let it go. Exhale is your muse. Roll both shoulders back. Brighten up your chest and move your jaw around. 2 more breaths. Noticing what you notice. Good. And on your next in-breath, unwind, undo. You got it. Pick that left heel in towards your perineum. Take your right heel towards your bum bum. Oh, please excuse me, Tyson. And then circumvent around. Again, if this right leg doesn't want to stay there, you want to take the knee out because it's, remember, if you have a lot of injuries, just keep on practicing. Do the shapes that you can collectively connect and stay with the practice. And you can always email me until my forum is up and running, and we can have conversations about that. So once you're in the position that you feel most optimal in, take your right hand down to the mat or a block, you decide, and start to bend towards the right and reach out through the left arm. You notice what you notice. Slow down and notice where all the kinks and all the crankiness and all that stuff that we want to embrace and love about ourselves. So it's not about just feeling good, it's about embracing the uncomfortable. It's about really cherishing the fact that your discomforts are your teachers. Just saying, they are your teachers. So waving that left arm around towards the right or out to the left, it doesn't matter if it's not bending towards the right, that's okay. Hinge your right elbow. Oh, cranky doodle today. And then inhale both arms up towards the sky, say yes. What are you saying yes to? Life. Release the left hand at a diagonal, pressing into both shins and feet, plantar flexed. Begin to elevate your hips if they want to come up, or keep them down, and move and open up your chest, that you feel like you're a bird just taking off at a mountain peak and flying through the clearest sky, that you really are expressing yourself, bum up or down, you decide. Can you find your way? Yes, you can. Open up. Feel the party that's going on in your body as your body thanks you for breathing into it. Breathe big breaths, big, 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 big one. Ah, good. And when you're ready to land your bum down, pick up your right knee, swoop it out in front of you, hold the heel, hold the knee, and circumvent it around. There we go. That feels good. Nice. And then we're going to adjust that under left leg so that you can take your right foot all the way to the left thigh and see if you can plant the bum down as you hold the right knee. Again, this doesn't often work for you or somebody. Take that foot out in front. You're still doing a twist. Sit up nice and tall. That left arm circumvents once again. Feel it through your jaw. La, la, la. Grab a hold of the left or the right knee crease, or the right knee. Sorry, my lefts and rights today. Right arm. Move it around. Twist it. Find your twist in your abdomen, in your belly. Get right into your gut. So for most people, you don't realize if you don't have a healthy gut, then all of the dis-ease, such as allergies, leaky gut, you name it, there's so many issues, headaches, it comes from your gut. An unhealthy gut means an unhealthy body. No shame, no shame. Just start to investigate your ability to breathe more fully into your gut and twist out the excess of carbon dioxide and oxygen that gets stuck when we're in anxious mode, in sympathetic fear and flight. Let's come down into the restore and to the renew the self, even in this moment of your 45-minute practice where you can just feel your twist. Close your eyes and breathe your breath. Find the twist that works most optimally for you so you can wring out that wet rag. Get right into the belly. Squeeze it out. Squeeze out all that stuff. What I mean by stuff, you guys know what I mean. You know your own stuff. Let it go. 3 more breaths. Close your eyes. Wiggle your jaw around. Move your face around. Move your head. It's all part of the throat chakra energy. Oh, broaden the collarbone. Wring out that belly. 1 more big breath. In and out. And then inhale. Come all the way up to center. Take out that right leg. Take out that left leg. Swing your legs to the side, come into a tabletop, adjusting yourself. Make sure you have 2 blocks at the front of your mat. Make sure you have your yoga strap and your blanket for your knees. Make sure you have a Tyson. Not really. He's in the way. He doesn't care. So find your downward dog, or not your downward dog, your tabletop. Start to circumvent through your spine, feeling all that twist action and that freedom of that flight that you gave yourself at the beginning, and start to really move your neck and shoulders, but keep your elbows rooted, or your elbows straight, that is, and your index fingers and thumbs rooted. Adjust yourself the way you want to feel your cat-cow.
So traditional cat-cow, you exhale round your spine towards the sky, pubis towards your nose. And as an inhale,
the back of the skull towards your sitting bones as you drop your belly down. So if that feels good to you, do that.
And if you want to invite different movements, sideways,
remember to be you. It's all about you.
And then, make sounds.
Make sounds. You're in the freedom of your own space. Let's press into the root of the index finger and thumb, move the bum towards the heels and float your knees up. So some of you, it's going to take some grip action to do this. There's a lot of isometrics that we do. And start to lift your hips skyward, let your head hang between your upper arms, separate your feet hip distance, lift your heels and bend your knees and move your chest toward your thighs. Downward dog. Good. I like to do a very traditional, just a vinyasa flow, which means a flow of asanas that come together that create a flow. Isn't that cool? So from here in your downward dog, lift your heels and bend your knees, let your head hang, wiggle your jaw around, swing your hips from side to side. And then we're going to look towards the front of the mat, come up onto your finger pads and start to walk your feet towards your hands. And if it needs to be, bend your knees so that you can extend your spine and lift your heart in Ardha Uttanasana. So I like to use my blocks at times so I can lengthen my spine, find the roots of the feet, and just be here in Ardha Uttanasana. So that's a half standing forward fold. Swing your hips from side to side, knit the belly button in, and then softening at your knees and forward folding into your Uttanasana. Sweep your hands to the back of your calves. If you have a lot of boobies and belly stuff going on, love it. Love your boobies and your belly. Take your feet wider so that you can accommodate your boobies and your belly. I call them the girls. And let yourself hang out here. Let your head go. Waddle your head around. Feel all the tension that gets stuck in there. That's all your fascia. So take your hand to the back of your skull and gently suggest that it moves. Good job, everyone. Then on your next in-breath, come back up into your half back. Fingertips can be on your blocks or they can be on the floor. It's up to you. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your side body's long. Let's soften in the knees. So bend your knees and press into your heels and lift the balls of your feet up, but lift your heart forward. Extend through your neck. So the crown of the head, you're looking straight at your mat. And then stand on the balls of your feet and your toe pads and lift your heels up like you're wearing 6-inch stilettos and tone the belly button in, but really lift your heart forward and keep your neck nice and long. Exhale, heels to the mat, lift the balls of your feet, keep your chest moving forward so you isometrically work your hands on the blocks. Again, lift the heels, press into your toe pads. Do that a couple more times at your own pace. Play. So remember, this practice, I will guide, but it's up to you to play. Oh, could I offer playtime more often in life? Surrender to the love. And on your next exhalation, when you're ready, slowly forward fold into your Uttanasana. Let it go. Feel that squeezing in, that forward fold. And then when you're ready to root through your feet, start to bend your knees, stick your bum back, sweep your arms forward, hinging upward to Hasta Tadasana. Exhale your hands to your heart center. So that's part of the flow. Let's continue. Inhale, sweep your arms skyward wherever you have space to reach your arms. Exhale, forward fold Uttanasana. Really hinge at your hips and your knees. Feel the 4 points of your feet. Let your head go. Inhale, lift your heart and your head. We're not going to use our blocks right now, but land your hands as wide as your mat as you lift your heart and your head and start to step one foot, then the other foot back into plank pose. Once you find your plank, stir around in your wrists, lift your inner thighs, lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Feel that strength in you. If you need to lower a knee to support yourself as a beginner, please do, maybe both knees. 3 more breaths wherever you are in your plank pose. So you're lifting through your inner thighs, you're reaching through the crown of the head. You've got it. And then slowly land your knees. Everybody, sorry Tyson, that wasn't for you. Lift your feet up off the mat. Turn your elbow creases to face your index fingers and thumbs. Lift the belly button in and only lean forward through your wrists and your shoulders. Your arms are straight. And so once you get there and you can't go anymore, you feel like you're stuck, then simultaneously bend your elbows back as you lower your pubis, press into the tops of your feet, roll the shoulders back, extend through the crown of the head, feel the roots of your feet, then reach your arms straight back. So Salambhasana, I love this one. Lift the front of your shoulders, press into the tops of your feet, contract your quads. No, I never really liked this one, but now I'm starting to like it after 30 years. Now feel that reaching through the fingertips and the tops of your feet like you're a superhero. Name your superhero pose, right? Salambasana. Salambasana. So what it is, land your hands at your lowest ribs. It's a back bend that really ignites the front body. Good. Now, once your hands are at your lowest ribs, start to bend your knees and flex your feet into the floor. Hands and knees and toes. Push up as you lift your bum up, and then move your bum back towards your heels. Reassess your hands as wide as your mat. Float your knees up, downward facing dog. Fantastic. Come up into this downward dog with a sense of like, let your head go, surrender. So shoulder flexion is really challenging for a lot of us. So if you need to bring your shoulders forward, please do. But bend your knees and blossom your bum. Think about getting your bum over your shoulders. Handstand. That's exactly what this is, a handstand prep. From here, let's come up onto the left finger pads, pick up the left leg, bend the left knee, and start to move that left leg around as if you're making big circles with it. And you are. Or you can write your name in cursive if you still know how to do that. And then look towards the front of your mat and then slowly start to bring that left knee up towards your armpit, towards your breast, and then stepping it forward. If it doesn't make it there, you take it there. Lower your right knee to the mat. That's where you find your blocks. Come up onto your finger pads, heel toe the left foot to the edge, right up against your block, right up against your finger pads if you have that. And then from there, bend and extend, straightening the left leg, but lifting your heart forward and through the crown of the head. And notice, breathe that exhalation out. Guide your exhalation. So this practice, this recovery practice, all about you exhaling. Everything we do is about that exhalation. Got it? Good. Now from here, let's slowly rise up as you still that bending and straightening of the leg. Ignite your feet so that right toes are curled under and start to lift yourself up into your crescent lunge. Reach up through your arms, tone the belly button in, and feel how amazing you are. So tone the belly in, lengthen the tailbone down, soften that back right leg. Isometrically, you draw your feet towards each other. So if you need to reassess that back right foot, please do so. Feel that, shine your light. And then exhale, touch down on either side of that left foot. And then your right foot comes up and release it next to the left foot. Forward fold Uttanasana, let yourself go. Inhale to half back, you'll get used to using your blocks. Exhale, forward fold even deeper. Inhale, rise and shine like the phoenix. So you hinge your hips and knees. Exhale to Anjali Mudra. Let's keep it going. Inhale, shine it up. Exhale, hinge hips, knees, forward fold, let it go. Woo. Inhale, half back. Exhale, go deeper. Yeah. Inhale, land your hands on your mat as wide as your mat. Step opposite foot back, the other foot back, plank it. Notice your plank pose. Knees can go to the mat, one knee, switch them off, or keep those inner thighs moving back and apart, your tailbone lengthening towards your heels, your head extends forward. You've got it. On your next exhalation, you can either go all the way down through a chaturanga. I prefer to teach everyone this because, to be honest with you, a lot of you are still doing your chaturangas where there's injury to the shoulder. If you land your knees and lift your feet, turn your elbow creases forward, and only lean as far forward as your arms can extend forward. Feel that? Then, as you bend your elbows back, lower your pubis, press into the tops of your feet. You're in cobra. Shoulders roll back. But we're going to go into Salambasana, superhero pose. Extend through the crown of the head, lift the front of your shoulders, and feel the magic, the wow. If I just did this sequence every single day, which I do, I'd be a happier me, and I am. So feel that, and then land your hands at your lowest ribs. Roll the head of your arm bones up and back. Bend your knees and toes and lift your pubis up. See how I lifted up? Not my lower back wasn't dipping down. Good. Bum towards your heels. Toes are still curled under. Hands as wide as the mat. Lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Got it. So here is where you can start to learn. Undo what you've already learned before and start just going slower and paying closer attention to learning something new. I always say that to people. When I go to events or to workshops, I exhale and I exhale
And I exhale and I open my mind up for something new. Even if I think I know the answer, just listen, just absorb. Good. Come up onto your right finger pads, lift your right leg up, bending and extending in your right leg. Feel that energy. Now start to shift your shoulders more forward so you're looking towards the front of your mat, and then bend that right knee in towards your armpit and start to send it forward. If it doesn't make it between your hands, you take it. Lower the left knee. Blocks are your best friends, as wide as your mat. Left foot or right foot right up against your block. Feel that, and then begin to bend and extend through the right leg. So you're really giving yourself the time to recover, to slow down. Your body wants to trust you. It tells you every single day it's uncomfortable. And do we listen? Just saying. You already know the answer to that one. I hope that we now begin to listen that much more to our bodies. Really much more. Good. Now start to still that rock and roll. So your right knee's bent. You rise up through your fingertips. Isometrically work your feet towards each other. They're hip distance apart, and pick up that knee. So I know a lot of you are having difficulty getting up, because I know in my in-studio practice they are. So even if you have to take your hands to your knee, lean back and press your hands into your knee to get up. That's awesome. So feeling this full extension of that left hip, being on the balls of the foot, is a big challenge. Play in your crescent lunge. Move yourself around. If you need to reassess that back foot so that you have more stability, do it. Take care of you. Whew. Dance your dance in your crescent lunge. Feel that you are alive. Wake yourself up. And when you're ready to exhale, slowly touch down off the blocks. And then picking up your left leg any way that you want to pick it up, and step it right next to the right foot. Exhale to your forward fold. Hanging out in your Uttanasana, bent knees, blossom bum. Inhale, hinge your hips and knees, sweep your arms forward. Utkatasana, chair pose, is great to rise up into Hasta Tadasana, into Anjali Mudra, just like that. So let's do that again. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hinge it forward, let it go. Inhale, half back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, hands, heart lifts. Step your feet back. See if you could do left and right. Find your plank pose. Swirl around in it. Use your knees if you need to. You've got it. It's a playful time. Lower the knees to the mat or move through your chaturanga as you wish. So you're literally taking yourself down, tops of the feet, lift the front of your shoulders, rolling back. And there is no right or wrong way. I know I contradict that all the time, but just do you. Can you find this flight, this superhero? You are the superhero. 2 more breaths. Just really feeling all that lower back contractions. Feels awesome. Hands go to your lower ribs when you're ready. Toes, knees, or if you feel like you want to press straight up, make sure your neck is nice and long. Straight up. Downward facing dog. You do you. Or bum to heels and float your knees up. Dance a dance. Feel that, that wonderful magic. Good. And then let's take that left leg up again. So left leg moves. Feel it. Gyrate it. And when you're ready to shift your shoulders forward to send that left foot forward, if it doesn't land anywhere up ahead because of boobies and belly, that's okay. Let it land and then take it there. Lower your right knee. This time we're just going to rise up onto that knee, isometrically work the knee, and the whole work is getting that knee up. I'm going to teach this style like this probably for a long time, because I'm teaching ages from, well, think Paralympians to the age group, which is in their 80s. So we all need to get up. We all need to rework these hips. And I'm noticing 21-year-olds not being able to do that. So let's pick it up and down, like take it down and then pick it up. See what I mean? Open up your chest. Good. Exhale, release, touch down. Inhale to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, hinge your hips and knees, rise all the way up. Exhale to Anjali Mudra. Go slow. This is about recovery. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, forward fold it. Shajam. Let it go. Inhale, half back. Oh yeah. Exhale, let your hands land as wide as your mat. Inhale, heart head comes up as you step your feet back. Plank pose. So notice where in your plank pose. Can you lift your inner thighs more and reach out through the crown of the head and knit that belly button in? You've got it.
Shift your body weight forward, knees or no knees, as you move through bent elbows, pubis to the mat, tops of the feet touch down, roll the shoulders back. You've got it, Salambhasana. So feel it. You're the superhero. Feel that. Oh, gosh, that feels so good. I feel so strong. Maybe you do too. Hands at your lower ribs, toes curled under, knees or no knees, press up. Thumb to the heels maybe, hands are as wide as your mat. Float your knees up, downward facing dog. Fantastic. Let's take the right leg up. So coming up onto your right finger pads really helps to give us a little bit more space to very mindfully work that right leg and then sending it forward. Oh, there it is. Lowering the left knee for the pure practice of picking yourself up. So a lot of you could just go right into crescent lunge. Just like work it. Work it. Work it so that you pick up isometrically that right thigh. Whew. Find your crescent lunge. Move the dance around. Feel alive. Fantastic. Exhale, release, touchdown. Ungrip your toes, by the way, on your leading foot. It tends to grip that right foot. Ungrip your toes. Inhale, left foot joins right foot. Ardha Uttanasana. That's half standing forward fold. Exhale into your forward fold. And when you're ready, hinge your hips and knees to sweep up, all the way up, Hasta Tadasana. Exhaling into Anjali Mudra. You've got it. Just stay there in your mountain pose and breathe into your belly. So I'm just going to face you forward. Just feel the magic of that. I love that energy. Good. Finding your mountain pose, creating and connecting. Nice. And then slowly blink your eyes open. Make sure you have your two blocks at the front of your mat, because now let's just step that left leg straight back onto the outer edge of the foot at a 45-degree angle. Bend into your right knee and just noticing your ability to do that. A lot of people pop their hips out. So that's what we're going to do. Take both hands inside to the left edge of your mat. Reassess that back left foot. Bend deeper into your right knee. If you need to take your yoga blocks, please take your yoga blocks because they're on a diagonal over towards the left. So keep your right knee bending towards the right, over the right ankle that is, and just noticing that energy. Ooh, yeah. Good. Now let's start to work the right hand right inside the right foot with your right forearm, elbow and knee, kind of like in the same area on a block or no block. Take your left hand onto your left hip, roll your left hip forward towards the front of your mat, press into the outer edge of your left foot, and start to open up your chest towards the left side, and then maybe up towards the sky. Make sure you're not digging into your finger pads so that you're feeling white-knuckled. That happens easily. If you need to reassess that back left foot, please do, and then open up that left arm. Some of you may be able to express that right arm out and about and take it to the outside of your ankle for a full side angle. But everyone take your left hand onto your left hip and roll your left hip forward, and then open up the sternum of the chest, and then take your belly button towards the back of the spine. I know it's a lot of cueing, and reach out through the crown of the head. So find your side angle position that really rocks with you. Some of you, the block isn't helping. So your left forearm could be on your left thigh, your right forearm could be on your right thigh, and you're literally up here. Does that make sense? But that left hip is hugging in, so your bum is blossoming. Side angle, 5 more breaths wherever you feel like you want to express yourself, but keep the collarbone broadening. Yeah, dance that dance. Yeah, there's no right or wrong, to be honest with you. Just be you. Good, and this is where we're going to go now. So whether you're inside your foot on a block or your forearm on your thigh, start to straighten out that that right leg, the right leg. Triangle pose. So if you need to move your props around to find the support that you need, please do. So that left hip is still rolling forward, your inner thighs are squeezing back and apart, and your side body's growing taller as you open up, and think of it as a side bend and a back bend all in one. Tuck the tailbone down towards the left heel and feel that expression of you. Now bend and extend in and out of your side angle and your triangle. So side angle, Utthita Parsva Konasana, sorry I butchered Sanskrit, and Trikonasana,
Utthita Trikonasana. Utthita means extended. Side angle right here, so extending. So if that left arm can extend over, great. If not, take it up. 2 more breaths, wherever you are, playfully moving in your triangle and your side angle. Yeah, good. When you're ready, look down towards the floor, release the left hand, unplug the left heel off your block, downward facing dog this time. Fantastical. Bend your knees, take a break into child's pose, whatever you feel like you need to do, and embrace this beautiful part of your practice. 3 more breaths. You do your down dog as you wish. Slapping your heels towards the floor and rounding it back is not a great option, so bend your knees and let your heart open up so your arms are in flexion. Ha! Inhale, exhale, feels so good, or maybe not. Come up onto your left finger pads, lift your left leg up like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. And we've been here before, so let's see if we could step that left foot forward. If it doesn't make it there, you take it there. Now, this time we're gonna plug the back right foot down. Find your yoga props for the outside of your left foot. And then take your right hand onto your right hip, roll your right hip forward, and start to open yourself up into your side angle. And I'm losing my shirt all over the place. So from here, that bending of the left knee, readjusting your back right foot so it's on the 4 points, the outer edge, and reestablishing your foundation. Every day is a new opportunity for you to realign, to reassess, and forget about what you've learned yesterday and really adapt to this moment. Block or no block, inside your foot, maybe you, oh, that's the other thing I didn't get you to do, is take both hands inside your left foot over towards the right side and even bounce your bum around a little bit, noticing that. So take your time to play in this. And then maybe eventually taking your left hand inside the left foot and then right hand onto your right hip, roll your right hip forward and open up even more gracefully. So it is a practice. Where are you in this? Side angle, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Where are you in this? Good. Start to dance around a little bit more. I love this pose. And then start to lengthen that left leg and bend that left leg, whether your hand's on the outside of the shin, which is the full pose, or the inside, or here up on your thigh. Can you lean back and open up your chest more? So really rolling that right hip forward so that your bum blossoms. Squeeze your inner thighs back and apart. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the outer left heel. Extend through the crown of the head, and you find your shape. It's you, who you are expressing. It's not me. I may guide you, but it's not me that I would like to see. I would love to see you do you. Where are you in this? Some days we're stuck really in a forward fold. That's okay. Be kind to yourself. Dance the dance. So start to dance between the two, adjusting your feet and noticing where do you feel more optimally open in your practice? Where does it feel? Can you roll that left shoulder back if it's on your left thigh? Can you tuck your tailbone down? Squeeze your inner thighs. Triangle pose. You've got it. And side angle pose. You are it. 2 more breaths. Did I say 2 more breaths a long time ago? That's okay. Dance. Lift and spread your left toes so you're not stuck in them. Good. And when you're ready to unwind, undo off your blocks, unplug your right heel, step back, downward facing dog. You got that one. Exhale, lower your knees to the mat this time. Bring your big toes to touch. Sit back on your shins, lift your heart up, take a really big breath in. Open up your arms nice and bright so you feel this wonderful cow back. And then exhale, round your spine backwards as you tone the belly and come in. Inhale brightly back. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale forward. And again. Very mindfully sweep your bum off your heels. Come to sit on your bum. Sweep the left and right leg out in front in a cross-legged seated position. Sitting up as tall as you can, take your right arm up, right hand to the left knee. Let's do a little twist. So a lot of you in the side angle, in the triangle, it's not so much your footing. It was a lot of thoracic stuff that was going on. We get stuck in our shallow breathing. So let's twist out some of the gunk that's in that body of yours. Just a couple of breaths here. Find your twist. So the left arm reaches back.
Maybe you land it behind you. Straighten out both arms and find your belly twist. Woo-wee. Move your face around. Doesn't matter where you take it, you just move it. Good. Inhale both arms up towards the sky. Take a moment, see if you can switch out your shins without using your hands. Left hand to right knee, reach right arm up and about. Take this time to really find your positioning. Twist. Oh, I just cracked my neck. That was awesome. Find your twist. See how I'm dancing continuously? You may not want to. You could stay static and go. Move your face around. Yes, just like that. Good. Then on your next in-breath, reach your arms skyward. Oh, yes. What are you saying yes to? What are you saying yes to? Exhale your hands to your heart center. Take this moment to remind yourself of each moment is an opportunity for you to grow, to learn, and remember, be where you are. Be gentle. Be open. Be you. This practice was truly about you regaining your self-power, waking up, ascending, and exhaling. May you continue to practice each day on the mat in the moments of your kindness and compassion with an open heart. Let's end this practice with one big Om. Deep breath in. Shanti, 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 which means peace, peace, peace. From my light to your light. Namaste. Time flies in a 45-minute practice. See you in the next episodes. And remember, if you have any concerns for now, just give me an email. And thank you dearly for your subscription and share it with your friends and family.